Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces December 30th, 2022. Life might seem to demand a little too much of you in spots today, with the Sun in a minor challenging aspect to Saturn. Tasks or requests can be overwhelming. You could also be more sensitive to criticism under this transit. A little time to recollect yourself can help. Treat today as a time for slowing down and finding yourself again. Dissatisfaction might resolve given a little time. Fortunately, a Venus-Juno aspect is powerful for gaining new information that was previously hidden or simply not apparent to you, and it can help you on the job or in your relationships. It might also help to reflect on previous projects that worked well for you. You may very well draw upon the past and pull out an idea that can be reworked and repurposed successfully. The day's energies favor quiet but purposeful activities. There are days for rocking the boat, but today isn't one of them. Prepare for the sensual and romantic vibes to be building in the cosmos above today. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of love and beauty, is continuing her dance through the heavens. She will outreach her hand in a sextile to majestic Neptune, the planet known to be her higher octave, now spinning in your solar 12th house of privacy. This means it would be an absolutely magical time to plan a night home for relaxing with your one and only, perhaps with a bubble bath or a candlelit dinner. Think about what and who you want to stand by. Daydreaming of what you could accomplish and who you could do it with may come to mind when Venus in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. You might be concerned with your professional commitments and working relationships, especially if you are wondering how these aspects can play into your career path. Given that Neptune is somewhat hazy at this time, it would be best to have a clear idea about your commitments so that nothing escapes your attention to detail. In the lead up to the moon's return to your income sector over the weekend and the chance this will bring to move into the new year with a lucrative sense of direction from the start, today is more about having your professional hat on. It is just as Venus catches up with Mercury in your career sector that he turns retrograde, putting heart and mind on the same page as the past, present and future overlap. You may feel conflicted right now between knowing what you want to do and mustering up what it takes to make it happen. The key is actually to let it happen. Now is the time for planning and quiet inner work. In today's 24/7 world, we lose touch with the natural progression of things and feel stymied by process, frustrated by waiting, and unsatisfied by hoping. If you want to see immediate change, double your intake of water and watch what happens. Time for something new. It's a day that's full of your own rejuvenating energy, and opportunities abound. Part of your life path is to recognize your tremendous leadership potential. You really do have the stuff to do great things, but you'll need to learn how to curb some of your other qualities in order to achieve them. Stubbornness, aggressiveness, selfishness, and ruthless competitiveness are all present in you, as well. Finding the balance between the power to lead and the power to dominate can be challenging. Be aware and check in with yourself often to stay on track. Just days before moving into the new year, Mercury turns retrograde in your career sector today. Mercury will be one of 4 planets that will end the year and start 2023 in retrograde motion, with Mars remaining in retrograde motion in your communication sector, the dwarf planet Eris in Aries and Uranus in your income sector. It is the latter that Mercury will join forces with, and while things will continue to move forward professionally, this will keep the doors open to the past, second chances and untapped professional and income potential. Venus catches up with Mercury today, bringing the planets of love and communication together just as they are about to go their separate ways. Venus and therefore your heart will continue to look to the future, while Mercury's retrograde turn means that his focus will shift to the past. As the planet of communication, this will make it easier to give the past and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. The energy from yesterday's stressful lunar square continues into the very early hours of the day, which could cause insomnia or restless sleep. The Pisces moon aspects Neptune, Venus, and Mercury and doesn't break free from this energy, suggesting that we might have issues letting go of any drama from last night. Our focus might be off due to personal issues, so try to take some cleansing breaths if you feel your stress continuing to rise. Some resistance always arises whenever change is introduced. A river's path is not altered without a few battles between substances. This is a natural process. Let the part of you that does not want to change a habit or the part of you that doesn't want to open up and be exposed have its say, full and complete. Then ask yourself, who is boss? Some decision must be made in order for any process to be worthwhile. Walking is a good exercise to do while thinking this over. The energy here could also have us mentally replaying hurtful scenarios or conversations through the morning and afternoon, so look for healthy distractions if you're obsessing over these kinds of details. Grounding through meditation, stretching, or exercise can work wonders for your psyche right now, so be extra mindful when it comes to your personal well-being. There is energy in the cosmos that could bring relationship issues or confusion, so don't feel bad if you need to take the next few days for yourself. Try not to get caught up in something you can't control, especially if it pertains to how someone else perceives you. Instead, look for ways to value and love yourself. This busy and cerebral energy will continue throughout the night, so make yourself some herbal tea or take a relaxing bath before bed to help ease you into the dream realms. Just after midnight, Venus in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces, inspiring us to make heartfelt gestures. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, stimulating our more transcendent and spiritual capacity for love. When the two meet, romance takes on a divine quality. We want to show our partners and friends our most devotional, compassionate side. This is a good aspect to harness to enjoy creative pursuits with loved ones, such as making art or taking in a concert or film. You are seeking, exploring, and rooting out the truths that have eluded you in the past. There is a sense of urgency to know and to define your goals. To support this energy, be sure to get plenty of rest and exercise. It's no use burning the candle at both ends. When you find yourself running ragged, ask yourself seriously, why? Are you engaged in some kind of self-sabotage? Oatmeal for breakfast is a great way to ground yourself. Oats balance the tendency to be extreme. Your creative nature is nurtured by aerobic exercise. Activities such as running, swimming, and yoga will strengthen your lungs and enhance the mercurial juices that are your lifeblood. Giving yourself what you need can become a matter of debate if you allow your diet and exercise regimens to go unscheduled. Your mind will strike up a discussion with your evil twin about what you really need. It can sound like this: chocolate cookies? Running? Chocolate cookies? Running? Make a schedule and stick to it. In the morning, Venus sextiles Juno, the goddess asteroid of fidelity, in Pisces, enhancing the romantic mood. Venus-Neptune can generally be a bit wishy-washy. Although our feelings are sincere, we are also predisposed to flights of fancy which aren't at all grounded in reality. However, Venus-Juno is all business. During this sextile, we find ourselves discussing our desires with partners, and no topic is off the table. From our goals to our sexual compatibility to our relationship criteria, everything is fair game. Fortunately, these talks are prevented from becoming too serious. We can enjoy the honeymoon stage and plan for a long-term future without our affairs getting heavy.